She now used that Vaseline. She put it on her thumb like this and massaged her clitoris so hard that my baby started to yell. So hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. If just it's So hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's Chisomi Duma if you're joining us here for the first time. For those of you who know or may not know, my first child is a girl. Such a blessing. Like, just such a blessing, let me put it that way. So when she was born, there was something I noticed that led me to start carrying out research. Like, I started to ask questions, I started to make findings, and it's after I made these findings that I came to this conclusion that I'm sharing with you guys here today. Okay, there's this amazing Christian wonderful woman who she was there right from labor. She was there. I think I talked about it here. She was the one who was rubbing my waist when I was shouting my waist, my waist. She stood by the delivery door while I was going in, and she kept speaking in tongues and speaking in tongues. And she was the first person to announce that, oh, I've heard the cry of a baby and all that beautiful stuff. So naturally, she just stood in for my mom. I'm so grateful to her. I love her till tomorrow. It was only when my mom came, the day my mom was to come was the day she left. The very first day she baited my baby, when she was done baiting her, she asked me for Vaseline. Now I bought Vaseline because I just felt it's one of those things, but I really didn't know what Vaseline is used for in a baby. And you know, when you're shopping for your first child, really, you don't have any restraints. If you don't say buy this one, you buy. So she was like, you have Vaseline? Yeah. I said yes. So she said I should bring it. I brought the Vaseline. And after beating my baby, while she rubbed her cream on her body and everything, she now used that Vaseline. She put it on her thumb like this and massaged her clitoris so hard that my baby started to yell. So I was like, auntie, what happened? What did you do? She now said I shouldn't worry, that it's our tradition that when a baby is born, you massage that place, that it helps them. That was all she told me. Yeah, she was like, it helps them. But I didn't like the way she cried. So the next thing I did was, the next morning I reached out to a pediatrician and I was like, okay, what exactly is Vaseline used for on a baby girl's private part? Like, what is the purpose of that Vaseline? And the pediatrician took time to explain to me. I started to make findings. I started to Google. Everything I saw on Google was bad. What I saw is the remains of female genital mutilation. Now, for those of you who don't know what female genital mutilation is, female genital mutilation is just female circumcision, okay? There is nothing absolutely helpful about female circumcision. Everything is painful, from sex to childbirth to a lot of things. It's just painful for them. So there is no benefit whatsoever to female circumcision. The brainchild behind female genital mutilation is why people, I don't know if it happens in other cultures, but I know in Igbo culture they still use Vaseline to massage a baby girl's clitoris. Now see what happened. When I made the findings from the health experts, I had to go to local women, like real village women, to ask them. They were like, yes, that first of all, that when a baby girl is born, the clitoris looks ugly. It protrudes like a man's sexual organ. So massaging it, first of all, is to give it form so that it looks beautiful. I was like, okay. They were not like, okay. And then secondly, that like we know, the clitoris is an organ of sexual pleasure. So that when you massage it, you reduce the tendency of the woman to want to crave for sex in later years. That was how I clapped my hand. I was looking, I was like, eh. Another one who is there, who is actually a young person but not so young, now said yes, that she had a classmate whose clitoris was not massaged, and that one was very promiscuous because of that, blah 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 blah. But that when you massage it in girls, when they grow up, they are not promiscuous and everything. My dear, I did my best to educate. How is a baby girl born and then you say a particular organ in her body looks ugly? So by massaging it now, you make it look beautiful. It doesn't make sense. apart from that, the bane of this whole sorry guys, the bane of this whole thing, like the cocoa of this matter, is now that if you don't massage it, the baby girl will be promiscuous. So in my head I was thinking, well, maybe that constant massaging for over 1 month or 2 months may just damage some nerve cells there. Research has shown that the clitoris is an organ that is majorly for sexual pleasure. So I don't know why people have thought that sex is a bad thing. I don't know why we make our children see sex as a bad thing. Sex is a good thing. It now depends on the use or the abuse, okay? It's a good thing. God knows why he created it. And for God to put that clitoris there in a woman strictly for sexual pleasure, it means that God still desires that we enjoy sexual pleasure, sexual gratification, only that it should be within the confines of marriage. I don't understand why you now feel like you should cheat this other party so that she is chaste. See, a chaste person will be chaste. If you want to behave yourself, you will behave yourself, whether they cut off your clitoris or they do not cut it off. Okay? And if you have to behave yourself because you were circumcised, I feel like you don't really now have that power of choice, okay? Because when you say someone has the power of choice, is when the person could have done that but chose not to do that. If you know anything about me, for those of you who, of course, watch this channel, follow this channel, you know that I love culture. Like, I promote culture. If there's a project I'm working on that is just to promote a lot of things about Africa, is still in the offing, so I'm not going to talk about it yet. It's just to promote Africa, put Africa on the global map. I am so proud to be African. I'm so proud to be Nigerian. I'm so proud of my culture, but not when that culture does not make sense. Not when that culture is hurting us. I mean, we can change culture. We can change it, okay? So there are some cultural practices in this Africa that breaks my heart. I mean, when you talk to these people about it, they will not say, it's our culture. Oh, men and I, that is how we are. But our culture was to kill twins. And all of a sudden now, everybody wants twins. Everybody is praying that at least they should have a set or two of twins in their genealogy. That's to show you that the fact that it's our culture does not justify every single thing we do. I'm here to create awareness and to sensitize us that using Vaseline to massage the clitoris of a newborn baby girl is one of the remains of female genital mutilation and should be discouraged. It does not have any health benefits. It does not have any scientific backing whatsoever. See, don't take my word for it, okay? If you know any doctor, preferably a pediatrician, talk to them about it and get their own point of view, and you'd see that it won't differ from what I'm saying. So please, if you do that, stop doing it. If you're planning to do it, stop doing it. If they are doing it to your baby and you're smiling and saying, oh, you're crying, don't worry, it's for your own good. No, it's not for her own good. Politely stop them and let us make this world a better place for the African girl child. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. Ndị Igbo si na-ekene dike na nke o mere, o mekwa ọzọ. So kene me, thank me, greet me by liking this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Share this video to as many people as you feel should see it. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.